Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To all my students, thank you for being here again today. And it's me, Dr. Azrul. We'll be here to continue my lecture topic on a new chapter called File Management. For today, I will provide some basic introduction on why file management is an important topic in this course and give you simple basic program as the early guidance for you in this chapter. Later on, at the end of this chapter, it is expected that you could able to write a program that link to a file for input-output process. Okay, but first, let's look at the learning objective as stated in the slide here. At the end of the chapter, you should able to construct and demonstrate input-output class in solving programming problems, which mainly related to the file management. Okay, this is the chapter outline, a simple chapter for me, I guess, which only cover two topics called the stream and the file class. However, we will put our concern and more emphasis on the second topic, which is the file class. All right, now we are in the first topic called the stream. In general, all input and output process in your program is handled through a stream. Input process including reading a data or value from the keyboard or mouse, while output process is normally seen as the output that was generated on the screen. As we can see in the following slide, an input stream is the flow into the program, which can easily describe as reading an input through system.int or scan is equals to new scanner system.int. On the other side, output stream is the flow outside of the program and can be described as producing output on the screen. The easiest example for output stream is system.out.println, and you have learned this scanner system.int and system.out.println, so there will be no problem at all. Okay, that was easy. All right, now we are moved to the second topic called the file class. As compared to the stream, which we have looked in previous slide, file class is intended to provide an abstraction that deals with most of the machine-dependent complexities of file and path names in a machine-independent fashion. Each file has its own file name, which declared as a string, and it should contain its directory path for reference purpose. Okay, before we move into more deeper about the file class, it will be better to know how file class or object can be created. If you are dealing with a program that requires the use of file class and object, you should import the java.io.file at the top area of your program at the line number 1, okay, of your program. But if you are not doing that, then okay, you may also include the following syntax in your program. java.io.file file object is equals to new java.io.file with the file name as stated on the slide. An example of a statement is given as well. Once you have declared your file class and object, then you may write further statement or methods relevant to the file class that you have created. The following example provide two method operations called exist and delete operation. Okay, the following table summarize methods in I/O input-output file library that you can use to manipulate in your program. It explains all the files, property, and detailed descriptions on how you can able to use them in a program. By the way, you don't have to panic to memorize every single description from the table, but it's already okay if you already know their existence and how to use them. Okay. Now we look at the examples. Okay, write a program that demonstrates how to create files in a platform-dependent way and use the methods in the file class to obtain their properties. The following slide will illustrate the details of this example. Okay. According to the program below, at first, we declare the file object name as file, which we are going to refer later in the program. Look at line number 3. Okay. And the file name that we are used in this example is called us.gif, an animated image file, GIF. Okay, in order to execute this program, you should first locate the physical file, the physical file us.gif at the right directory path. In this case, you should find your workspace folder. Okay, try to open up your My Computer and find it in the C drive. Okay, the workspace folder for your Eclipse editor software. Then find the name of the Java folder and locate the file at the bin folder, bin folder. Okay, moving forward, the next statements from line number 4 until line number 13 will demonstrate the operations of every single method from the library, and you should try this to observe the output. Okay, what is text I/O, input output? What is a text input output? Most commonly, your program will read and produce output through a data stream from keyboard and monitor screen. How about if you want to deal with a bundle of text which came from a file? Now we are talking about a file. Okay, for example, you are writing a program that will read the input from a text file, no longer a keyboard. Okay, the idea is to declare a file object that will be used appropriate to Java I/O class. The object contains the methods for reading or writing data from or to a file. The next following section will introduce how to read or write text in the format of strings and numeric value from or to a text file using the scanner and print writer class. Okay guys, first we look and learn how to write to a text file. Okay, the process of producing output into a file is similar with the process of producing or displaying output on the screen. If you normally use system.out.println before this, to write into a file, we should change it into a print writer stream. The following statements illustrate how to create a stream to associate the output stream with the file. In this example, we are creating a new file called score.txt, and every single output will be wrote into that particular file. The following table describes several numbers of methods that you can use to manipulate the printwriter function, and mostly related to the format of data to be displayed in the file. Okay, we skip this again, okay, and proceed to the next slide. Okay, we have two examples okay here, and perhaps both examples describe the way on how you can write text into a file. According to the first example here, we create a new file called phonebook.txt at line number 5. Then we check whether the file has been created or existed or not. How to find that file anyway? Okay, you may find it at the workspace folder again. Try to open up the My Computer and look into the C drive, and then open up the workspace folder to find the file. Then at line number 12, we declare the use of print writer stream to ensure that all the output will be written to a correct file and file name. The remaining statements will write the output text into the file according to the format given. Okay, we move to the final example, the second example here. This is the same example as previous slide. However, we only changed the formatting style. Right? All the steps were clearly written, and you can compare the different kind of formatting used in this example, and perhaps you may observe the output file called score.txt to summarize your finding. Okay, try to make comparison between this example and the previous example. And perhaps you may observe the output file called score.txt to summarize it. Okay, please study these two examples and remember all the steps taken to successfully write text into the IO text file. Okay, and then we have reached to the end of our topic today, hoping that you can implement all the examples given and study a lot for your upcoming examination, inshallah. Okay, till then, thanks for watching and listening. We end up our video today with Tasbih Kifara and Surah Wal-As. This is Dr. Azrul, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.